Welcome to a profound journey into the celestial energies of the year 2026, a year of the fire horse, specifically tailored for the elegant and resilient women born in the year of the metal rooster, 1981. As you reach the age of 45 or 46 by the lunar reckoning, you stand at a significant crossroads of maturity, wisdom, and spiritual awakening. The metal rooster is known for her sharp intellect, her meticulous nature, and a heart that beats with a rhythmic desire for order and beauty. However, the year 2026 brings the heat of the fire horse, a force that seeks to melt the refined metal of your essence, not to destroy it, but to reshape it into a more magnificent form. This year is a period of profound transformation, where your inner strength will be tested, and your spirit will be invited to find peace amidst the flickering flames of change. We will explore the cosmic influences that govern your path, from the shifting stars to the subtle flow of the elements, helping you navigate this year with grace, confidence, and a healed soul. In the year 2026, your life is influenced by the shadow star known as K2. In the tradition of Eastern astrology, K2 is often seen as a star of unexpected challenges, a celestial body that brings hidden obstacles to the surface. For a woman of your age, K2 acts as a mirror, reflecting the parts of your life that require more attention and honesty. It may bring moments of melancholy or a feeling of being misunderstood by those around you. However, there is a secret blessing within this influence. For women, K2 can also be a harbinger of sudden prosperity and deep spiritual breakthroughs if one maintains a heart of compassion and integrity. This year, the heavenly star also governs your fortune cycle, reminding you to be mindful of your health, particularly your digestive system, and to be cautious with legal matters or signed documents. While the Golden Chamber suggests you should be careful with major construction or personal milestones related to property, the favorable influence of the Desolate House cycle, specifically the stage of prosperity, indicates that your home life can still be a sanctuary of joy if you focus on the harmony of the spirit rather than just the physical structure. There are no three disasters affecting you this year, which provides a solid foundation of stability as you navigate the more complex planetary alignments. As we enter the month of January in the year 2026, you find yourself in a state of quiet reflection. The cold air of the beginning of the year carries the lingering echoes of the past, and your metal rooster energy is naturally inclined to organize and plan. Throughout this month, you may feel a push and pull between your desire for stability and the restless energy of the coming fire horse year. It is a time for internal cleansing. Do not rush into new projects. Instead, focus on finishing what was left behind. Your health requires gentle care, as the transition of seasons can be taxing on your lungs and respiratory system. Seek warmth and surround yourself with the color white or silver to strengthen your innate metal element. In the month of February, the energy of growth begins to stir. This is a period where your social connections may bring unexpected news. You might find yourself playing the role of a mediator in family disputes or professional disagreements. Your natural ability to see the details that others miss will be your greatest asset. However, with the influence of K2 beginning to strengthen, be wary of gossip or words spoken in haste. Practice the art of silence and only speak when your words are more beautiful than the silence they break. Financially, this month is stable, but it is a time for saving rather than spending. The month of March brings the grounding energy of the earth, which provides a much-needed bridge between your metal essence and the surrounding fire of the year. This is one of the more harmonious months for you. You may feel a renewed sense of purpose in your career or your personal hobbies. If you have been considering learning a new skill or deepening your spiritual practice, March is the ideal time to begin. The earth nourishes your metal, giving you the stamina to handle the increasing pace of the year. Focus on your relationship with your partner or close friends, as a deep conversation this month could heal an old wound you didn't realize was still open. As April arrives, the heat of the fire horse begins to intensify. You may feel a sense of pressure at work or within your domestic responsibilities. The fire of the year is starting to act upon your metal element, which can lead to feelings of irritability or anxiety. it is crucial to find ways to cool your spirit. Meditation, spending time near water, or simply practicing deep breathing can help you maintain your composure. Do not take on more than you can carry. This month teaches you the power of saying no with kindness. Remember that your worth is not measured by your productivity, but by the peace you carry within. In the month of May, the cosmic energy reaches a peak of intensity. This is a month where the K2 star may bring some confusion or minor setbacks. You might feel as though your efforts are not being recognized, or a project you worked hard on faces an unexpected delay. Do not let this discourage you. This is a test of your resilience. Instead of pushing harder against the current, allow yourself to float. Trust that the universe has a timing that is different from your own. Focus on your inner light, and do not let external circumstances dim your spirit. This is a powerful,
long time for soul healing through forgiveness, both for others and for yourself. As we move into June, the energy begins to shift toward a more balanced state. The initial shock of the fire horse energy has been absorbed, and you are finding your rhythm. This month brings opportunities for travel or short trips that can refresh your perspective. Change the scenery around you to change the thoughts within you. In your professional life, a collaborator may offer a new perspective that solves a long-standing problem. Listen with an open heart. Your financial outlook shows signs of improvement, perhaps through a small bonus or a gift. Use this month to reconnect with your physical body through gentle movement and nourishing foods. If you are finding peace and clarity through this analysis, we invite you to like this video and share it with those who might also be seeking guidance. Your support helps us continue to bring these spiritual insights to all who need them. The month of July brings a period of deep introspection. As the sun reaches its height, you are encouraged to look inward and evaluate the first half of the year. The influence of the heavenly star suggests that you should be particularly careful with your diet this month. Avoid overly spicy or heavy foods that might disturb your internal balance. This is a month for letting go. Clear out the physical clutter in your home and the emotional clutter in your heart. By making space, you allow new blessings to enter. You may find that a relationship which has been stagnant begins to transform as you change your own vibration. In the month of August, your metal element finds strength once again. The energy of the month aligns more closely with your natural temperament, allowing you to regain control over areas of your life that felt chaotic. Your focus is sharp, and your ability to execute plans is at its peak. This is an excellent time for financial planning or making long-term investments. In your family life,
you may be called upon to offer wisdom to a younger relative. Your experience is a lamp for others. Do not be afraid to share your light. However, remain humble and avoid the rooster's tendency toward perfectionism, as it can alienate those you wish to help. September arrives with a sense of harvest and completion. The work you put in during the more difficult months of the spring and summer begins to show results. You may receive recognition for your dedication or see a personal project finally come to fruition. This month is about gratitude. Take time each day to acknowledge the blessings in your life, no matter how small. The fire of the horse year is still present, but it now feels like a warm hearth rather than a scorching sun. This is a stable time for your health, but do not neglect your sleep. Rest is the foundation of your vitality. The month of October introduces the cooling influence of the water element as the year begins to turn toward its end. Water is the element that can bridge the conflict between fire and metal. You will find that communication becomes easier this month. If there have been misunderstandings with colleagues or loved ones, October is the time to resolve them. Your intuition is particularly strong now. Trust the gut feelings you have about people and situations. It is also a good time to focus on your home environment. Adding elements of water, such as a small fountain or images of the ocean, can enhance the feng shui of your living space and bring a sense of tranquility. In the month of November, the energy becomes more quiet and profound. You are entering a phase of the year where the spirit takes precedence over the material. You may find yourself drawn to philosophical books, meditation, or quiet walks in nature. The Ketu star's influence is waning, but it leaves behind lessons of wisdom. You have learned that you are stronger than you thought, and that peace is an internal choice. Be mindful of your spending this month, as there
may be unexpected expenses related to the home or family. However, do not worry, as your overall financial foundation remains secure. Finally, we reach December of the year 2026. This is a month of celebration and looking forward. You have navigated the year of the fire horse with the dignity of a metal rooster. As you look back on the past 12 months, you see not just the challenges, but the growth they forced upon you. You are more refined, more compassionate, and more centered. This is a time to gather with loved ones and share the warmth of your heart. Plan for the coming year with hope, but stay rooted in the present moment. Your health is stable and your spirit is bright. You have transformed the fire of the year into the light of wisdom. To summarize your journey through the year 2026, remember that while the stars and elements provide a map, you are the navigator of your own soul. The influence of K2 and the heavenly star are not punishments, but invitations to live more consciously. To harmonize your energy this year, consider wearing jewelry made of gold or silver to bolster your metal element. In your home, place earth elements like crystals or ceramic decor in the center to provide stability. If you feel overwhelmed by the fire energy, the color blue or black in your clothing can act as a cooling remedy. Practice acts of charity and kindness, as these are the most powerful ways to balance any difficult astrological influences. As we conclude this yearly analysis for the Metal Rooster Woman in the year 2026, we wish you a year filled with profound peace, abundant health, and the quiet joy of a soul that has found its balance. May the stars light your path, and the earth steady your steps. If you have found comfort and guidance in these words, please subscribe to Daily Horoscope Insights, like this video, and share it with your community. We are honored to be a part of your spiritual journey. Until we meet again, may you walk in grace and live in harmony with the heavens. As we continue our journey into the heart of the year 2026, let us look deeper into the celestial currents that shape the lives of the Metal Rooster women born in 1981. At the age of 45, you stand at a significant crossroads of life, a time when the youthful vigor of your earlier years has been tempered by the wisdom of experience, and the path ahead begins to glow with the light of true self-awareness. The year 2026, governed by the fire horse, presents a fascinating tapestry for you. It is a year where the unyielding strength of your metal element meets the passionate, transformative energy of fire. While fire can melt metal, this process is not one of destruction, but of refinement. Like a precious blade being forged in the heat, your character and your destiny are being sharpened and polished this year to reveal a brilliance you may have never known you possessed. In this sacred space of reflection, we must first look at the guiding light that watches over you throughout the year 2026. For the Metal Rooster woman at 45, the water star graces your path. In the vast wisdom of Eastern astrology, the water star is known as a symbol of profound blessings, joy, and the flowing abundance of the universe. It is a star that speaks of favorable winds in your career and the blossoming of happiness within your household. Just as water nourishes the earth and allows life to flourish, the influence of this star brings a refreshing energy to your endeavors. However, water also demands respect. It teaches us the importance of emotional depth and the need to be mindful of our words. Throughout this year, while the water star brings prosperity, it also whispers a gentle warning to avoid unnecessary disputes or the turbulent waters of gossip. By remaining calm and clear like a mountain lake, you will find that
Your year 2026 offers you many opportunities for both material and spiritual growth. If you find these insights helpful and wish to continue exploring the mysteries of your destiny with us, consider joining our community by subscribing to Daily Horoscope Insights. We are dedicated to providing you with the spiritual guidance and clarity you need to navigate life's journey with grace and confidence. As we transition into the specific rhythms of the year, let us examine the first half of 2026, beginning with the month of January. This is a time of renewal and the setting of intentions. As the world awakens to a new cycle, the Metal Rooster woman should focus on her inner sanctuary. The energy of January encourages you to look closely at your home life and the foundations of your happiness. It is a wonderful period to strengthen the bonds with your loved ones, perhaps by sharing stories of the past or dreams for the future. In your professional life, do not rush into new projects immediately. Instead, use this time to organize your thoughts and prepare your tools.
The seeds you plant in the quiet moments of January will find fertile ground as the year progresses. In the month of February, the pace of life begins to quicken. The fire horse's energy starts to stir your ambitions, and you may find yourself feeling a surge of creativity. This is a month where communication is key. Whether you are negotiating a contract or expressing your feelings to a partner, your words carry weight. The water star's influence helps you speak with clarity and compassion, making this an excellent time to resolve any lingering misunderstandings. Be open to new ideas and perspectives, as a chance encounter or a casual conversation could lead to a significant breakthrough in your career or personal growth. Remember to stay grounded, as the excitement of February can sometimes lead to restlessness. Moving into the month of March, the focus shifts toward your physical and spiritual well-being. At 45, your body is a temple that requires conscious care and respect. This month invites you to listen to the subtle signals your body is sending. Perhaps it is time to adopt a more balanced diet, or to integrate a gentle practice like yoga or meditation into your daily routine. March is also a month of spiritual deepening. You may find yourself drawn to philosophical texts or seeking out quiet spaces for reflection. By nurturing your inner peace, you create a shield against the stresses of the external world. This is a period of soul healing, where you can let go of old burdens and embrace a lighter, more joyful way of being. As we enter the month of April, the financial aspects of your life come into sharper focus. The influence of the year's fortune cycle suggests a need for vigilance and wisdom in money matters. While the water star brings potential for gain, the specific age fortune known as the Tuan Tan term reminds you to be cautious with impulsive spending or risky investments. April is a time to review your budget and ensure that your resources are being used in alignment with your long-term goals. It is not a month for gambling with your security, but rather for building a solid fortress of financial stability. Trust your intuition, but also seek the counsel of trusted advisors before making major financial decisions. The month of May brings a beautiful emphasis on love and relationships. For the metal Rooster woman, this is a time when your natural charm and elegance are on full display. If you are in a committed relationship, May offers many opportunities to rekindle the flame of passion and deepen your emotional connection. Simple gestures of appreciation and quality time spent together will go a long way in fostering harmony. For those who are single, the social energy of May is vibrant, and you may find yourself attracting the attention of kindred spirits. However, remember the lesson of the water star. Keep
our heart open, but your mind clear. Allow relationships to develop naturally, like a flower blooming in its own time. Closing the first half of the year, the month of June is a period of reflection and celebration. Take a moment to look back at the first 6 months of 2026 and acknowledge how far you have come. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and treat your challenges as valuable lessons that have contributed to your growth. June is an ideal time for a short getaway or a retreat into nature. Connecting with the earth and the elements will help you recharge your energy for the months ahead. This is a month to practice gratitude, for it is through gratitude that we open the doors to even greater abundance. If you have found comfort and guidance in these words so far, please take a moment to like this video and share it with those who might also benefit from these celestial insights. Your support helps us grow and continue our mission of bringing light and healing to souls around the world. As we move into the second half of the year 2026, the month of July arrives with a sense of purposeful action. The heat of the fire horse is at its peak, and you may find yourself feeling more driven and determined than ever. This is a month to tackle the big projects you have been planning. Your ability to focus and your natural metal rooster discipline will be your greatest assets. In the workplace, your leadership qualities may be recognized, and you could find yourself taking on more responsibility. Stay humble and continue to work with integrity, as the eyes of others are upon you. July is a month of high energy, so be sure to balance your hard work with moments of rest to avoid burnout. In the month of August, the energy becomes more social and expansive. This is a time for networking and building bridges. You may find that your professional success is closely linked to the relationships you cultivate this month. Attend
gatherings, engage in community activities, and be willing to lend a helping hand to others. The kindness you show in August will return to you in unexpected ways, as the law of karma is always at work. This is also a good time to focus on your extended family and to strengthen the ties that bind you to your heritage. September brings a shift toward introspection and organizational refinement. As the seasons begin to change, the metal rooster woman should look at the systems and structures in her life. Are they serving you well, or are they becoming a burden? This is a month to declutter, both physically and mentally. Release the habits, thoughts, and even possessions that no longer align with the person you are becoming. By creating space in your life, you allow new blessings to enter. September is also a month where you should pay close attention to your health, particularly your respiratory system, as the transition in weather can sometimes bring minor ailments. The month of October is a period of harvest and fruition. The efforts you have put in throughout the year 2026 begin to yield tangible results. You may see progress in your career, an improvement in your financial standing, or a newfound sense of peace in your personal life. This is a month to be proud of your accomplishments, but also to remain mindful of the Tuan Tun influence, which cautions against overconfidence. Stay grounded and continue to manage your resources with care. October is a wonderful time for creative pursuits, so if you have a hobby or a passion project, dedicate some time to it this month. In the month of November, the energy slows down, inviting you to return to your inner world. This is a month of spiritual study and contemplation. You may find yourself interested in learning more about feng shui, astrology, or other ancient wisdoms that can help you understand the deeper patterns of your life. November is also a time to focus on your home environment. Small changes,
such as rearranging furniture or adding elements of the water and wood elements, can enhance the flow of positive energy in your living space. This month encourages you to be the guardian of your own peace. Finally, we reach the month of December, the closing chapter of 2026. This is a month of completion and preparation for the future. Reflect on the entire year and the transformation you have undergone. You are not the same person you were in January. You are wiser, stronger, and more in tune with the rhythms of the universe. December is a time for celebration with family and friends, for sharing the bounty of your year, and for expressing love to those who have supported you. As you look forward to the year ahead, do so with a heart full of hope and a spirit that is ready for whatever the stars may bring. To make the most of the year 2026, consider some simple feng shui remedies and spiritual practices. Since the water star is your guiding influence, incorporating the colors of water, such as deep blues and blacks, into your wardrobe or home decor can help harmonize your energy. However, since you are a metal rooster and the year is fire, adding touches of green, the color of wood, can act as a bridge, allowing the fire to nourish the wood rather than consuming the metal. On a spiritual level, performing acts of charity or spending time near water can help appease any negative influences of the Tuan Tun term. A simple ritual of lighting a candle and setting an intention for peace at the beginning of each lunar month can also be very powerful. As we conclude this deep dive into the year 2026 for the Metal Rooster Woman, we wish you a year filled with profound peace, abundant health, and the quiet joy of a soul that has found its balance. May the stars light your path and the earth steady your steps. If you have found comfort and guidance in these words, please subscribe to Daily Horoscope Insights, like
his video, and share it with your community. We are honored to be a part of your spiritual journey. Until we meet again, may you walk in grace and live in harmony with the heavens. As we transition into the year 2026, the cosmic energies shift to welcome the year of the fire horse. For you, the woman of the metal rooster, born in the year 1981, this is a year of profound alchemy. At the age of 45, turning 46 in the lunar calendar, you are entering a period where the intense fire of the year meets the refined metal of your destiny. In the language of the heavens, fire has the power to melt metal, Yet it is also the only force that can forge raw metal into a masterpiece of jewelry or a tool of great strength. This year is not merely about surviving the heat, but about allowing the experiences of life to shape you into a more resilient and luminous version of yourself. You are standing at a crossroads of maturity, where your wisdom is your greatest asset. The year 2026 brings with it the influence of the shadow star, Ketu. While many fear this star for its unpredictable nature and its tendency to bring sudden changes, a philosopher of the soul understands that Ketu is the great teacher of detachment. It asks you to let go of what no longer serves your highest good, so that you may make room for a deeper, more authentic spiritual abundance. This year, you may feel the weight of the heavenly star cycle, which suggests a need for caution in legal matters and a heightened awareness of your physical well-being. Furthermore, you encounter the influence of the Golden Chamber age fortune, specifically affecting your own person, which advises you to be mindful of your energy and avoid overextending yourself for the sake of others. However, the house fortune remains favorable, indicating that your domestic foundation is stable and can provide a sanctuary for your weary heart. If you find these insights into the
Astral rhythms helpful and wish to continue this journey of self-discovery with us, we invite you to subscribe to Daily Horoscope Insights. By joining our community, you allow us to share the wisdom of the stars with you every day, helping you navigate life with grace and purpose. The journey through the year 2026 begins in the month of January. As the world awakens to a new calendar year, you may find yourself reflecting deeply on your long-term goals. This is a time for quiet planning rather than bold action. The energy of the fire horse is still gathering strength, and your metal nature requires a moment to adjust to the rising heat. In January, focus on your internal world. It is a wonderful time to declutter your living space and your mind. Small, consistent efforts in your professional life will yield steady results, but do not be discouraged if things move slower than you desire. Patience is your first lesson of the year. As we move into the month of February, the emotional tides begin to rise. This month calls for a focus on your relationships and your heart. You may find that family members require more of your attention, or perhaps an old friendship resurfaces, asking for reconciliation. The key to navigating February is empathy. Listen more than you speak. In your career, a collaborative project may arise that requires you to balance your sharp intellect with a softer, more diplomatic approach. Financially, this is a month to be conservative. Avoid impulsive purchases and instead focus on building a safety net for the months ahead. In the month of March, the energy shifts toward expansion. You may feel a sudden surge of creativity or a desire to learn a new skill. This is the influence of the wood element beginning to stir, providing fuel for your ambitions. In March, your professional life may see a breakthrough or a recognition of your hard work. However, with the shadow star Ketu casting its gaze, ensure that you remain humble in your success. Share your achievements with those who supported you. This month is also an excellent time to focus on your respiratory health. Take long walks in nature and practice deep breathing to clear any stagnant energy from your lungs. April brings a period of intense reflection. You may find yourself questioning your path or feeling a sense of restlessness. This is not a sign of failure, but rather a call from the universe to align your actions with your true values. In April, the fire of the year begins to burn more brightly, and you may feel the pressure of deadlines or social obligations. It is vital to set boundaries. Do not be afraid to say no to requests that drain your spirit. Focus on your spiritual practice, whether it be meditation, prayer, or simply sitting in silence. This will be your anchor during the more turbulent moments of the spring. As we enter the month of May, the social atmosphere becomes more vibrant. You may find yourself invited to gatherings or professional networking events. This is a favorable time for the metal rooster woman to showcase her natural charm and organizational skills. You have a unique ability to bring order to chaos, and others will look to you for leadership. In May, pay close attention to your digestive health. The heat of the fire horse can sometimes lead to internal inflammation, so choose cooling, nourishing foods. In terms of finance, a small but unexpected gain may come your way.
perhaps through an old investment or a forgotten debt being repaid. The month of June marks the midpoint of your journey through 2026. This is a month of evaluation. Look back at the first 6 months and acknowledge how much you have grown. June is a time for stabilization. If you have started new projects, now is the time to solidify their foundations. In your personal life, June invites you to spend quality time with your partner or closest confidants. A short getaway to a place near water would be incredibly healing.
For your metal energy, helping to balance the intense fire of the season. If you have found comfort and guidance in these words, please consider liking this video and sharing it with your community. We are honored to be a part of your spiritual journey and to provide a light on your path through the year 2026. Your support allows daily horoscope insights to continue offering these deep astrological reflections for the benefit of all. As the sun reaches its peak and we transition into the month of July, the spiritual veil thins. This month is deeply connected to your ancestors and your heritage. You may feel a strong urge to visit your family home or to perform acts of kindness in memory of those who have passed. July is a month of karmic clearing. If there are old grievances weighing on your heart, this is the time to release them through forgiveness. In your career, July may bring some competition. Stay true to your integrity and do not engage in petty office politics. Your merit will speak for itself in due time. August arrives with a sense of momentum. The fire of the horse is at its most potent, and for the metal rooster, this can be a demanding time. You may feel as though you are being pushed to your limits. However, remember the alchemy of this year. The pressure you feel in August is designed to bring out your inner brilliance. Focus on your professional goals with unwavering discipline. This is a month where your hard work can lead to significant financial stability. Just be careful not to neglect your physical rest. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a necessity for your success. In the month of September, the energy begins to cool and turn inward once again. This is a month of wisdom and teaching. You may find that younger colleagues or family members seek your advice. Embrace the role of the mentor. Sharing your life experiences not only helps others, but also helps you process your own journey. September is a harmonious month for relations.
Ips. If you are single, a meaningful connection may form based on intellectual and spiritual compatibility. For those in committed relationships, this is a time of deep understanding and shared dreams. October brings a focus on the home and the physical environment. You may feel inspired to renovate, redecorate, or simply reorganize your space. According to the principles of Feng Shui, your home is a reflection of your inner state. By creating beauty and order around you, you invite peace into your soul. In October, be mindful of your speech. With the influence of the heavenly star, a misunderstood word could lead to unnecessary conflict. Practice the art of gentle communication. Financially, this is a good month for long-term planning and insurance matters. As we move into November, the pace of life may slow down, but the internal work continues. This is a month for introspection and caution. Avoid taking large risks or making major life changes in November. Instead, focus on completing what you have started. The shadow star K2 may bring some unexpected news or a change in plans. Approach these shifts with a flexible mind and a calm heart. Remember that every detour is an opportunity to see a part of the landscape you would have otherwise missed. Your health remains a priority. Keep your body warm as the weather turns colder. Finally, the month of December arrives, bringing the year 2026 to a close. This is a month of profound gratitude. Look at the masterpiece you have become over the past 12 months. You have navigated the fire and emerged more refined, more resilient, and more at peace with yourself. December is a time for celebration, not necessarily through loud festivities, but through intimate gatherings with those who truly know and love you. Reflect on the lessons of the fire horse and prepare your heart for the gentle energy of the coming year. To harmonize with the energies of 2026, the metal rooster woman is encouraged to embrace the colors of earth and metal. Shades of yellow, brown, white, and silver will provide a grounding influence and strengthen your natural element. In your home, place a bowl of clear water in the north to balance the fire energy of the year. To mitigate the influence of the shadow star Ketu, consider performing acts of charity or volunteering your time for a cause that touches your heart. Giving to others is the most powerful way to transform challenging karma into blessings. Every Saturday, lighting a small lamp or candle and sitting in quiet meditation for 15 minutes can help align your spirit with the celestial movements. As you walk through the remainder of this year, remember that you are never alone. The stars are your silent guardians, and the wisdom of the ages is written in your very soul. May you find the strength to transform every challenge into a stepping stone and every shadow into a lesson of light. If you have found these insights helpful, consider joining our community by subscribing to Daily Horoscope Insights. We wish you a year filled with profound peace, abundant health, and the quiet joy of a soul that has found its balance. May the stars light your path and the earth steady your steps. Until we meet again, may you walk in grace and live in harmony with the heavens. Building upon our journey of self-discovery, we enter the year 2026 with a heart full of hope and a spirit ready for transformation. For the woman born in the year of the metal rooster, 1981, the year 2026, the year of the fire horse, presents a landscape of both brilliant illumination and necessary refinement. As you reach the age of 46, you stand at a significant threshold where the wisdom of your past meets the potential of your future. This year is governed by the influence of the metal star, a celestial body known for its purity and its power to bring both clarity and challenge. The metal star,
while often associated with material fluctuations, acts as a cosmic mirror, reflecting the true state of your inner world. It encourages you to let go of the superficial and embrace the essential. Alongside this, you encounter the cycle known as the heavenly tribulation. This is not a sign of misfortune, but rather a call to cultivate mental peace and emotional stability. It suggests that the greatest battles this year may be fought within the quiet chambers of your own mind, and the greatest victories will be found in your ability to remain calm amidst the swirling winds of change. In the realm of traditional calculations, you are also navigating the influence of the golden chamber, specifically the aspect that concerns the self. This indicates a year where personal responsibility and self-care must take center stage. While you may feel the urge to build or renovate, as indicated by the favorable desolate house position known as the 4 prosperous wealth, the primary focus remains on fortifying your internal foundation. If you find these insights helpful and wish to continue this journey of spiritual growth with us, consider joining our community by subscribing to Daily Horoscope Insights. We are dedicated to providing you with the guidance and comfort needed to navigate the celestial tides with grace. As the sun rises on January 2026, you will feel a gentle pull toward your domestic sphere. This is a time for harmonizing your living space and reconnecting with your deepest intentions. The energy of the fire horse year begins to stir, urging you to organize your affairs with the precision that the metal rooster is known for. Throughout this month, focus on clearing both physical and mental clutter. It is a period of preparation, a quiet morning before a busy day. Use this time to set realistic goals that prioritize your well-being over external achievements. In February 2026, the influence of the metal star becomes more
pronounced. You may find that professional matters require extra attention, or perhaps a financial decision demands a more discerning eye. Do not let anxiety cloud your judgment. Remember that the metal star rewards those who act with integrity and transparency. If obstacles arise, view them as opportunities to demonstrate your resilience. March 2026 brings a softening of the atmosphere. The energy of spring begins to nourish your spirit, and you may find joy in creative pursuits or social gatherings. This is an excellent time for networking and building bridges, as your natural charm is enhanced by the cosmic alignment. Financial opportunities may present themselves through unexpected conversations, so keep your heart open to new possibilities.
In April 2026, the heat of the Fire Horse year begins to intensify, and with it, the need for balance. This month calls for a focus on physical health. The interplay between the fire of the year and the metal of your birth sign can sometimes lead to internal heat or stress. Ensure you are getting enough rest and staying hydrated. Listen to the whispers of your body before they become shouts. May 2026 shifts the focus back to your career and public life. You may receive recognition for your hard work, or a project you have been nurturing finally begins to bear fruit. However, the heavenly tribulation cycle reminds you to stay humble and avoid unnecessary conflicts. Success is most sustainable when it is shared and when it serves a higher purpose. June 2026 marks the midpoint of your journey. It is a month for deep reflection and spiritual recalibration. You may feel a desire to withdraw slightly from the noise of the world, to reconnect with your inner light. This is a powerful time for meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. The lessons of the first half of the year are being integrated, preparing you for the path ahead. If you have
And these reflections meaningful so far, please take a moment to like and share this video. Your support helps us reach more souls seeking clarity and peace, and we are truly grateful to have you as part of the Daily Horoscope Insights family. As we transition into July 2026, the energy becomes more introspective. In many traditions, this is a time to honor the past and seek protection for the future. For you, the Metal Rooster woman, it is a month to practice gratitude and mindfulness. Avoid making major life changes or large investments during this period. Instead, focus on maintaining the stability you have already built. August 2026 brings a surge of vitality and momentum. The Fire Horse energy is at its peak, providing you with the drive to accomplish significant tasks. This is perhaps the most productive month of the year for your career. Your ability to communicate effectively and lead with compassion will be your greatest assets. Ensure you are channeling this energy constructively rather than letting it turn into restlessness. September 2026 introduces a sense of emotional harvest. You will begin to see the results of the inner work you performed earlier in the year. Relationships with family and friends become more harmonious, and you may find yourself playing the role of a peacemaker or mentor. This is a time of deep emotional satisfaction, where the heart feels full and the mind feels at peace. In October 2026, the focus turns toward financial security and long-term planning. The influence of the metal star might bring a windfall or a favorable turn in your investments, but it also counsels caution against extravagance. Use this period to fortify your savings and ensure your resources are managed wisely. It is a month of building for the future, brick by solid brick. November 2026 asks you to be mindful of your words and your movements. The energy of the
haste of the year can sometimes lead to haste, which may result in minor misunderstandings or accidents. Slow down and move with intention. This is a month to cultivate patience and to find beauty in the slow unfolding of life. Finally, as December 2026 arrives, you enter a period of profound gratitude and celebration. You have navigated the complexities of the year with grace and wisdom. Look back on the challenges you faced, not as burdens, but as the very things that polished your spirit into the brilliant gem it is today. This is a time to celebrate with loved ones and to set gentle intentions for the year to come. To harmonize with the energies of 2026, consider the practice of star worship or light offerings during the full moon, particularly focusing on the metal star to seek clarity and protection. In terms of feng shui, placing water elements or using colors like blue and black in your living space can help balance the intense fire energy of the year. Surround yourself with symbols of peace and stability. Remember that your destiny is not a fixed destination, but a dance between the stars and your own free will. By staying grounded in your values and keeping a peaceful heart, you can transform any vibration into a melody of joy. May the year 2026 be a sanctuary of growth and a garden of blessings for you. May you walk with confidence, knowing that the universe supports your every step toward wholeness. If you find comfort in these words, we invite you to subscribe to Daily Horoscope Insights, like this video, and share your journey with us in the comments. We wish you a year of radiant health, boundless prosperity, and a soul that shines brighter than the stars themselves. Until we meet again in the light of the heavens, may you live in harmony and thrive in peace.